Hello, this is Raw of Tamazone. I'm back doing a more insightful video on the Tamagotchi for you. I know that I had just put up a video yesterday, but in that short amount of time I figured out a whole bunch more that I thought it would be beneficial for all of us if I put up a new part. So I'll go ahead and start up with the profile. So for the first one, each day you wake up, your Tamagotchi is going to ask what your mood is like, and you can go through the selection to choose how you're feeling, really great or just meh, or down or depressed or whatever it is that you may be feeling. And even if you can't read the Japanese words to tell what they are, just from the image on the right you can figure out quite easily what they are. And after that, your birthday is at the very top. You don't have to enter that one when you're initially setting up your Tamagotchi for you. That one gets entered automatically. And then you go ahead and set up your age, your zodiac sign, which mine is Capricorn, and your hobby, mine is drawing. And then your future ambition, I put an artist because I want to be an illustrator. That's what I'm doing in school and everything. And then your favorite food, your best friend's name, and then your special skill. And I put in drawing for there. And you can write all of these down with English letters, as you can see, as they are available in the alphabet selection. And next would be the connection. So good news is that I was able to pester my friend and then borrow her Galaxy S5 phone, and then I put the app on there, and I was able to transfer items over, and which added to the overall enjoyment of my For You. So it does seem like For You's to be fully able to enjoy them, you do kind of need the app to be able to send over stuff, like just for the fact that, for example, there are only 10 built-in characters, but like there are over a dozen characters more that you could download, all the content and everything. So it does seem to be a Tamagotchi that you wouldn't enjoy for a long time without the app or the added features. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how that's done. So we can go ahead and look at that. Alright, so in this video I'm looking through the app to choose a character to send over. And so here it is. I just press the button and I go to the connection icon on my For You, which is the third one. Then all you gotta do is put them back to back, which is the sweet spot for the NFC. And then you just press the button, and then it waits a while for it to register. And then step 2 is when you press it again, and you have to press it a third time to send it over, which kinda in slow motion goes off into space. And then I wait for it to appear on the screen here, like so. And checking it on my Tamagotchi here, you can see that it arrived, and it will appear at one of the hearts at the bottom there, and voila. And so once the app sends the stuff over, for instance, we can go ahead and look at the list of characters that I was able to send over. We will go here, and over here you can view them. Like this is one of the collaboration characters, and it shows what item you need to use 3 times as in the rebellion stage to get this character. And this has all of them, the ones that I was able to, this is the other collab one that I was able to send over. There seems to be a limit of 8 that you can send over, but that's not a big deal. So as long as you have the app, you can keep switching between characters, which is great. Now the rebellion stage, with the For Yous, it seems they've gotten rid of the teen stage. So you go from baby to toddler, which is also what's called the rebellion stage, and then the toddler stage lasts for 48 hours, and then you become an adult. Once you become an adult, that's not the end of it there. I'm going to get into that in a second, and that's when, like, based on your care, your adult character can go through one more special transformation and either become a bad care character or a good care character, or in the case of Kuromamechi, like become a love-struck guy. There seems to be a lot of cool Easter eggs and everything that are hidden, so which is great. That was with the second icon. The third icon, I've heard contradictory things about this. So it seems there are two games in this one. The second game seems to be something where you play it with a touch spot, but also some other people have claimed that when they're just touching their Tamagotchi to an active NFC on their phone, this game gets activated too, and then they can win up to 200 points with this. It seems to be a slot game. And the first one is something I downloaded, and it looks like a bingo game. And so, as well as having the game up here, I also have the bingo card right there. So I'm not sure if it's something that you can connect two 4Us with this game to be able to play. I'll have to activate my second 4U and put the game on there and give it a go and to fully find out if that's what it is. But still a bit of a mystery, this one. With the nanny and everything, I think I showed you guys everything with this one. Now, the cool thing with this stage is, unlike the previous versions, these guys at this stage can wear clothes and accessories. And so your closet is located in the bathroom, and I'm not sure why anyone would put their clothes in a bathroom, but it seems to be a common thing. Like even some of my friends' houses, like some of them have their closets in the bathroom. I'm not sure why. So these are the clothes and accessories where you can go ahead and use everything. Let me see if I have enough gotcha points to be able to demonstrate that. We have 220. Let's have a look at Tama to see if we can buy anything for that. Well, none of these are cheap enough. And unfortunately, none of these are good enough either. Let me see if I can pause this video from here, play some games to gain some points, and then I'll be right back and do that. Alright, so I think I have enough points now, and let's go to Tama again. And we can go ahead and buy this beret. And that was a download item, by the way. Indicated by the heart icon on the upper right corner. So huge closet. And there you go. So I think it's really sweet that we can use items with these rebellious stage characters now. So it's not just something that adults can do. Another thing would be skills. So I have gained so far the poop skill and the toothbrushing skill. The third point skill to gain is gonna be picking up your room. So what happens is, in this stage they start thinking of what it is that they want to do in like a thought bubble, and then you rush over and do whatever it is that they want to do, and then you have to remember to praise them right after they've done it. And between 3 to 5 tries you gain the skill point for that activity. And the bottom ones are going to be for skills you earn at the school. And so it will be, depending on what class you're taking, either your character will pass it and gain that skill, or your character will kind of do a, I'm really disappointed cry. and you won't gain this skill point that way. And then as adults, when they're gain that skill throughout the day, they'll call for that activity, and then they'll start doing it, and after they've done it, you have to praise them once again. Additional bit of information on how to earn the skill points is by Furbici from Tama. And so, as it's mentioned here, the skills work as you go to class and have these lessons: introduction, learning, creation, skills earned, and for the creation or action or whatever, you need to have a specific item that the teacher mentions. So for the invention club, it's the experiment kit. Fashion club is the makeup box. Sports club is the soccer ball. Cooking club, frying pan. And art club is molding clay. And as Furbici mentions, they can be found as the first 5 toys in Tama. So very good information and very useful, so thank you very much. So I thought those were pretty neat. I also want to show you guys some information on the computer, so let's have a look at those. So these are the built-in characters, Mamechi, Kuchipachi, Spaceichi, Kuromamachi, Oranechi, Memechi, Himespechi, Lovelychi, Melodychi, and Nenchi. And these are some of the download characters. There are more, like I know there's at least Kikichi, and there's also the purple one with the curly hair. I can't remember her name right now. And then there are the collaboration characters, and we know what the collaboration characters are going to be, even though it doesn't show it on this chart, which are these guys. And so the first ones available through the app right now are the pink bear and the brown bear, and I'm sure the others are going to be, other 3 are going to be available throughout the year. And this page speaks about the gaining the skills that I mentioned earlier, and these are for the special transformations that I said your adult characters will change into depending on care. And so, which I find funny with Kuchipachi, because if you not lazy and you exercise, and your Kuchipachi becomes this cool looking dude, or if you overfeed him and you're lazy, he becomes this round fat Kuchipachi. But I really think that the round one is so much cuter than the other one. And these are the skills you go and earn at the school. So fashion, art, invention, cooking, and sport. And this is the nanny. And so this is a look at the cool Kuchipachi versus the blob Kuchipachi, which is just friggin' adorable. And this is for inventor, awesome Mamechi. And this is the cool dude, looks like got grease hair, stuff like that. So I don't know, I think the bad ones are cooler for some reason, but yeah. So there's that. And so another thing that I thought was really cool that I can show you guys that I downloaded was this coupon. I originally thought this was a coupon for 10% off of Tamadepa here in the Tamagotchi itself, but turns out this is a coupon you can use at the real Tamadepas in Japan, and if you show this to them, they give you 10% off. Like, how cool is that? I was so impressed by that I wish we could do stuff like that here in the United States, but Japan always seems to have the cooler stuff. I already showed you guys the characters I downloaded over there. Now here are some extra bits of information. When you first wake up and your Tamagotchi asks your mood at, I think it's 6:59, 7, whatever, and you set it up. If you go to the park immediately, you will run into one of the 3 sellers, and they sell you stuff for cheaper, kind of like the earlier versions. And so that's one cool thing. And then of course there are always activities in your backyard, and in this one you can either visit the park or dance with the dance teacher from school. And it seems to be like a mini game. You press A or B accordingly with the song, and then he gives you money. So it seems a bit of a random thing to be dancing in the middle of the park, but yeah. I couldn't get the second one to do it in time. But I still got some money anyway. So yeah, it seems to be a quick way of earning some money, and also the fact that it's another extra game besides the two that are at Tama at the game station. So that's pretty much it, guys. If I figure out more, maybe I might make a third video called, final thoughts or something like that. But so far, with the app, the Tamagotchi for You seems to be great. As for the touch cards, I know I don't have the Rollachi one that came with some of them in Japan, but I'm just gonna get one from Yahoo Japan Auctions. They seem to be listing them over there a lot, so but it looks like for now the next one to come out is gonna be an Aikatsu one, and it seems fairly certain to say that these cards are gonna be what the Pierces were for the Ps. And so I'm kind of glad they're not going to be as bulky, and you don't have to attach anything, and then you can just download the content from them. So I'm looking forward to what Bandai Japan comes out with. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Au revoir.